Hello everybody, welcome to the next video. In this video, we are going to be going over if and else statements in Java. And to do that, we will be using a scanner to ask the user a question. We're going to take whatever the user types, or the user puts in, and we're going to store that into a variable. And then with that, we are going to use an if and else statement and ask the user a question about seasons, about what's their favorite season. So to start that off, we're going to need to import a scanner. And just with that, we can now use the scanner inside our class. So let me go ahead and set one up. So we start off static scanner, and now we name our scanner. So I'm going to name on user input, and we type system in, let it know we're taking whatever comes in, and that with a semicolon, of course. And let's go down here to our main method. And to start this off, I'm just going to type a print statement. This will ask what is your favorite season. So, is your okay. And moving on. So let's set this up now to where if the user were to type in something, we could take that and store it into a variable. So we would make a new one, season, I'm going to call this season entered. And that would be user input dot next. And what that does, whatever the user types in, is going to store it into a variable called season entered. And now that we have that, we can move on to our if and else statement. The basic syntax for one of these is this. Inside the two parentheses, you usually have a condition, and if whatever is inside the parentheses is true, whatever condition, whatever you put in the curly brackets will execute, and you will see that in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up. Say, okay, so if season entered equals winter, okay, and I'm going to make it say out print line your favorite season is plus season entered. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this really quick. So down here it asks favorite season, type winter, and it says your favorite season is winter. Now going on and add an else statement. We can just add this here. Oops, actually, let me put it one line down. And that's the same thing basically. You just type else in the curly brackets. Now here, I'm going to type out.print. Oops. And in here, I'm going to change this up here. What is my favorite season? I'm going to change this. Alright, I'm going to change this that say, well, if the user gets that wrong, know that is not my favorite season. So what happens now is, once we run this, if someone were to type in winter, it would print out, yes, that my favorite season is winter. If they were to type something else, then it would print out, no, that's not my favorite season. And we're going to test that out here. So we type out winter. Yes, my favorite season is winter. And once again, let's say summer. No, it's not my favorite season. And that is if and else statements in Java.